Everything I said, look, everything I said can get looked up. You will find other people who say the same. It's not written in Tanya. I never said what I said is in Tanya. There are other Hasidic books, the other literature by Chabad, and you will find what I said in it. Okay, Tanya is the entrance to the Chabad world. Okay, but there are way more suffering you have to study. Like, there are so many Likutei Sichos. When you study them weekly, you need, I think, 8 years to finish them. There's a study circle, the Likutei Sichos study circle, like the Talmud study circle. And you need 8 years to finish them. I mean, there's a lot to study, and it's definitely mainstream Chabad. Okay? The rebel is still here. He's the most potential candidate for Moshiach. Nothing I said is a strange messianist take. Okay? And even the rabbi who was on stage said, yes, he is the most potential candidate. It's like, okay. Everyone can say about me everything they want because I spoke only about my experience, which isn't a French experience, but I stand to it. Okay.
Thank you, Michael.
Thank you. Halsey, please go ahead, and then we'll have the rabbi. I'm back in.
No, true to form, for some reason, this space has been going on for, 7.5 hours, and so many people have been in, but Rabbi Lichtman got pissed at me. So he was DMing me, and he was saying, like, it's not right for religious people to be in a space like this, because, like, with a title like that, and I said, I don't have a problem with the space, like, I love all Haredim. Like, I'm in here standing up for Haredim as I always do. And he wrote, well, do you only like some Haredim? And I said, no, I don't look at things that way. I love all Jews. If there's Jews I don't like, it's because I assume it's something I don't understand. So if you can't make me understand, then that's your failure, not mine. I can say there's things that aren't for me, but if you think that I'm wrong about something, explain to me why I'm wrong. I'm not retarded. I'm not closed-minded. Make me understand what's okay about this if it's seeming like there's a machlokas. Excuse me. So we're going to be talking later, and I'll probably get yelled at, but that's the theme of Twitter these days.
I know Rabbi Litvin well from Clubhouse, and Mishmink knows Rabbi Litvin well from Clubhouse as well. He's a fierce debater.
Yeah, I tried to speak.
No, wait, let me finish. Let me just finish real quick. We're going to run. I'm not debating anyone on these things. What I said early this morning, Yiska agreed, Michal agreed. It's been the general theme of this space that there's a lot of things that seem off, and that it would be if they're not going to address them, then everyone's just going to assume they are off. So it's not a question of like if I say, oh, Chabad is the same thing as Christianity. It's like I don't need a debate. Just tell me why that's not wrong. Why is it that I see something and you're telling me it's not so? So tell me why it's not so. Why is there this general idea that Chabad rabbis worship the Rebbe or any of this? I'm not making fun of you. I'm not being rude. I just want to understand what's going on so that I can make the best decisions for me. Because you know what? Whether you worship the Mashiach or not, it doesn't matter to me a hill of shit. I don't daven at a Chabad shul. I don't know that many Chabadniks, and it's not going to change me at all. But out there's a lot of people that might be changed by hearing a good rational explanation for why this is the perception and why you think that it's not true. But if there's anything I've learned in all my time on this cesspool of dealing with white nationals and all of that, you accomplish absolutely nothing by just branding somebody else. Like, there's no more surefire way to make me not listen to you than just assume that if you yell at me, it's going to somehow get through my things on the wall. Like, it just make me dislike you. So, like, I'm looking forward to productive, and I'll ask him if it's okay, like, if I can tell him what we talk about, but I keep trying my worry about I found a lot of things that you said very problematic in terms of the way that you talk. Like at one point, you said So the show said something like, well, as we know on Rosh Hashanah, when the Rebbe inscribes you in the book of life.
I'm not
And I
that.
said,
This is the only thing I'm telling. All the stuff I'm telling you is from little glimpses
the
into
idea
books.
that we would do
And
that.
that
Ask
book
Rabbi
comes
Alex,
from some
what's
old
going on?
book from
Like,
the
I don't get it.
80s.
I think it might be a problem.
I think you're a cheapskate, John.
Just acknowledge that it might be a problem.
Halsey, one second.
Choose over it.
Halsey, 1 second. I just want to make sure I heard what you said correctly. I'm so sorry. They believe that the Rebbe inscribes them in the book of life. Is that what you just said?
Tonight, I have a
The
date
Rebbe
till
inscribes them in the
37
book of
in
life.
German.
Right, so I don't know
Who's
if
a
this is a
master,
general belief, if this is just
and
her
she
belief.
works in business.
I don't know, and as I said, I'm not trying to disparage all people.
And
for
all I'm trying to say
someone
is that
you know,
guys
but at
on
the
this
same
app
time, for me,
are
it's
not
like,
doing the personal
if there's something
development
I'm
that they need to be
not getting,
doing.
I want
And
to understand.
they are.
I want, like, if
They're
there's a
not
different
leading their
point of view,
flock
I want to
anywhere.
I feel comfortable
Like,
with
they
this
are-
background. I
They
did
don't
dismantle
understand
years in Yeshiva when I was young. I've
leadership
been learning Torah
training
for
that
20
is
years now, but
inherent
that's,
in
you
the
know, people
stories,
got many more years
and
on
how
me.
you should essentially
I don't
model
want to,
them or
I don't want
pattern
to be
them,
looking at things the wrong way.
and
I
that
want
means
to love
they
every Jew.
do.
So if
That means uniting with the opposite sex. And many men on this app
no one
will use
believes
this Asian accent in the same way that black people use their heathenistic,
having sex with
vulgar,
underagers.
profane accents
Don't
on
you
this
realize,
app.
like,
Because
nobody
the
cares
first thing,
about
I get up, I turn on Congressman, and I listen
what
to
you're basically saying
there's
is, I
somebody
agree, it's
getting
horrible,
murdered,
don't worry, no one gives a shit.
in a room
It's
bringing
not
content
true.
from
And
the
why would
trenches,
you just
and
confirm
it's so
that?
shocking and so
Like, why wouldn't
revolting,
you try to
but
figure
yet
out,
so
like, what they're
funny.
saying, whether it's true
And
or
so
not?
African Americans, if
I
they
don't
want
like
to
the
speak like
argument
British
of
aristocrats, guess what?
Oh,
They
don't worry,
can.
like,
And so what does that tell you? That gay men who do this
let's
gay
say,
list
for
on this
argument's
voice,
sake, 1% of
on this app, they are voiceover actors.
Why did they think
That's not how
this?
they sound when
Like,
they
what
slow
does
down.
Kabbalah
So
do to try to kind of
it's so
counter that?
easy to be
Like,
fooled
do you think it's a
with
problem? Do you
sound,
think it's worth it? Just ignoring it,
and
maybe
to
it'll
be
go away. Like,
hypnotized by
tell
it.
me about these
And
things.
you know, that's why
want to.
for years I was always saying
And I think we don't
communication
do
is
enough of
hypnosis,
that.
because I
Like, we
wanted
don't
to
just want to hear
condition
explanations
people
anymore.
on
We
that
want to
thought,
Like,
so they
he
become
said that,
more
I know.
aware of how this app is
It's not going to do us
a
any good.
hypnosis conversation. And so
I don't think a lot of times they want to give
now
us
gives you
explanations,
a ton of
healthy,
time
because
warning saying,
if
hey,
they give you
you've
an
been on this
explanation
app
on
for
what you
5
just
years,
asked,
maybe you
then
should
it
take a
just
break.
makes them look
And they say,
exactly the
you
way
know,
we
do
did
you want to
when
change your
they're
time?
looking. And just
You know,
put in the
1
purple
hour, 24
pill
hours. So
again,
people
started
on
this
this
twice
app are
already.
like rats in a
It says,
cage, and
tonight is
once
your
they figure out how to
test
get that
keep
dough,
up.
they
The
just
day on which
keep
Alter Rebbe
clicking,
was
you
released from
know,
Russia. He
join,
had prison back
really
in
quiet, or join,
1798.
really quietly.
By the way, in the video,
And so,
which I hope
as
you all
a
watch, he's
mystic,
singing
I
nice,
am trying to
beautiful
disrupt
song,
people's
on the
patterns to make them aware of
crazy.
the fact that they are
It's celebrated by Chabad
but
Hasidim
not
as the
in
Rosh Hashanah of Hasidus. So I would imagine,
Clubhouse Green
like,
Beans.
from what I'm reading here,
I
if it's where he uses the book, it's probably for Chabad's Rosh Hashanah, their special one that they made
so
up.
the saying
As I said,
is
we're
that
still
every man
going
and
to
every woman is a star.
until there's a
So
reason not.
if it's so easy to forget that when you are emotionally upset with somebody on this app who is a green bean or not a green bean,
So, and I know that
immediately their star disappears.
Orthodox Jews.
But,
I see it all the time with different groups.
The
So
green
I want
bean
people to explain
in
to me.
this
I
app
want to know why it
truly
is.
exists in the real world as well.
Don't distract. Don't
With
say
managers
yes, but they do
and
this
senior
awesome thing.
managers or executive
That's all
staff.
I've got
So
to do. Whether I like it or not is irrelevant to the conversation.
in
I
the
want to
real
know about
world,
these things I find problematic.
it's out there. And so to me that is like a very upsetting thing in a way, meaning that
able to talk about this
there's no
without coming in
prioritization of
all hot,
intelligence,
calling
even
people
if it
liars,
transcends and
and
is
the
superior
worst
to,
thing,
to yours. And
calling
because of
Jews
that
who
green
love
bean,
Israel. Oh, you
we
just
as
talk about
humanity have been
Palestinians.
held back
That was
for
disgraceful,
thousands of
and
years
this is not
because of the
how
real world
you're going
green
to
bean
get an audience.
censorship
You won't
that takes
gain
place.
an audience. Gain an audience. Let
There
us
should
want
be,
to.
that's why I say, if we had this universal communication
One second. You quoted us
it
with
would
1 second.
alleviate a
You
lot
quoted
of
us with Hamas
the
lovers.
emotional,
You quoted us with
psychological, and
Jews
physical
from Palestine.
material
Now, I'm
problems.
exactly like Halsey. I don't want to believe the worst. For years, I had great respect for Chabad. In fact, there are people in this room that when Chabad. This is not about hating Chabad. There are issues that have presented themselves, okay? I've spoken with Chabadniks, they have told me things that have shocked me, okay? Shocked me. All other forms of Judaism have to be wiped out and come in under Chabad, because otherwise Mashiach won't
It's
come.
just like a computer system. You put the monitor,
Excuse me?
the cables into the CPU, the keyboard. I mean, you need all three parts. So
Thank you.
part of the
Dr.
alchemy
Rebbe
and the
is
mystic
more connected to Hashem than Moshe Rabbeinu was. Do you understand how sad that is? That he was a greater prophet, that he had a greater connection to Hashem than
the
Moses?
chemical that can
This
essentially
type of teaching, there are
deconnect
so many
your soul
secular
from your
Jews
body.
that are trying desperately to reconnect with
Israel
their
Guardian
background, with their roots, didn't get it at home,
and it has
and they're
implications
teaching them
from
nonsense. So when we ask these questions, and from truly a place of love and respect, you know, I'm not going to get into the details, but you can hear that no, I have great respect for Chabad over the years, okay? So when we have questions and we're told, shame on you, I've had Chilonim that don't know the first thing about Torah telling me I'm not a Jew. I am in fact a Jew. I'm in fact an Orthodox Jew, and in fact I'm living in Israel. So when I've had a rabbi in Kentucky, which is, excuse my, you know, I'm not even going to go there. Sorry, you know, Rabbi Ori, you should join my spaces more often because you keep me on the straight path, not to curse. Anyway, I'll get back to my point. Chazzy, hold on. To have him come in and insult us and to slander us and to cast aspersions as to our character and our Judaism, and to have all of the Baraskara Chilonim in the background demanding answers from me in DMs and messaging me and tweeting me that I'm not Jewish for this. We are entitled to understand their viewpoint when we don't understand it. Why does that make us villains? We simply want to understand because this contradicts our understanding of Torah. We are allowed to ask for clarification. The fact that the goalposts are immediately moved to turn us into villains that we're trying to do something wrong here for simply wanting to understand is sinister. Do not avoid discussion. Do not avoid debate. Come on, join us. Talk to us. Explain to us how your viewpoint isn't the antithesis of the Torah and Rambam's teachings. Please, I would love to hear it. And for everyone demanding answers from me in DM, it's so good that Rabbi Ori is here because I'm going to control myself. But take a hike, okay? Take a hike. As Halsey said, we are entitled to ask questions when things don't make sense. So, out of respect to Rabbi Ori, take a hike.
And
Can I say one last thing before we go to Rabbi Ori?
just
And
how
I'll make
annoying
it quick.
they are. You have to at least respect
Okay,
or appreciate
this
the
guy
fact
has
that they're
regularly
trying to
donated to Chabad for years, okay? So anybody who has an inkling of that she has something against Chabad is not to involve. And also, I would ask that anybody who thinks that I have something against Chabad go through my timeline and see how many times I have
their choice to do what
told
they're doing, meaning
directed
that
people,
the real
all
world
types of people,
is
Jews,
reading.
non-Jews, to Chabad website. How many times I've taken information from there and posted it. I had a lot of love and respect for Chabad, and I still do. But we have questions that we, and like how he said, and Iska, that we are entitled to get answers. We're Jews too.
Land my plane.
What do you guys think? I haven't read the photo. I'm thinking about getting this one after this year.
They taught us a lesson over the last couple of months that we took us years to learn, and we're probably going to be hurt by this for a very long time. When Cheryl first came on the stage, almost everyone knew her story because it didn't make sense. Almost everybody said, she's a net positive because the good she does is outweighing the fact that she's lying about who she is and all of that. And because we took that attitude, years went by and she took people for like everything they had. She took everything because we decided that
So
her
Jesus would
that
do.
we can overlook the fact that she was just a glaring liar. Okay, and when we do that with any group, whether it be Hasidim or whether it be Chabad or whether it be modern Orthodox or anything like that, if we don't ask the question to understand ourselves, we could be like the next show or the next That's why we're supposed to have it. So if you're gonna come to Yissa and be like, oh, whatever, I don't want to like if you're gonna like coming from like that, like what do you expect you're going to accomplish? Like you then log out and be like, I told her. Like you think your system's got you for like another second after you just called her and asked her? Like
Demons disguise themselves by calling a Jewish woman a goy. That's what they've done. Sorry, go ahead.
I'm just saying that regardless of what you think of anyone, everyone brings value to the space or cause or country or people. Like, understand that people have different viewpoints and different ways of looking at things and ways that they help. There's people out calling you away, it's probably the most important way to do it. And, like, if you want to just go down the angle of retard history, I'm sorry. Wait, please go.
Spend there about probably 7 or 8 hours researching, etc. The sources that he brought, or whatever. Again, like I said, I found 2 sources, examined them, and I said, doesn't hold water. Thank you very much. Have a nice day. Gesundheit.
Saddled with tax burdens, which are 3.7 times higher than before.
You know, that's the end of it. Now, I agree with the speaker before that came against here now, but she was here, and she said, you know, Chabad gives I would call it, like, you know, a layer and a fuzzy feeling.
Dramatic poses.
Airport filling, food, whatever. Nice. Very nice. And it's a good thing. It's a good thing. People want to feel it. People want to feel that they're amongst heathen, where they go to a desolate place in Wazoo. But again, you gotta keep your eyes on the ball. And like Halsey says, when people want, I said it's the second stage. The first stage for people that go, the feeling is a good feeling, everything is good and dandy. If you want to develop, that's what I'm saying. If you want to develop in your Judaism and you want to look deeper, obviously you cannot stay in the one place. You have to move onwards. Okay, so nothing against Chabad again. It's there, like she says, it sparkles, fuzzy feeling, great feeling where you feel, you know, Chabadnik's always smiling. Everything is good and fine and dandy. Learn the Tanya, etc. But always have a doubt in your mind that this is 0.01% of Judaism. There's still a vast solution to actually explore. That's it. Thank you very much. You gave me a nice intro into what I need to do now. And that's it. Okay, so you know how much time I spend on Chabad? I spent about 2.5 hours in this space and another 8 hours in 2004. My entire life, to be honest. That's it. Period, end of story. Because I have tons of things that I need to learn. Okay? I have, like I enumerated, like hundreds of thousands of books that I have to still go through. And, you know, whoever went through all the works of the Khatam Sofer, okay, solid. Okay, who went to all the works of, you know, the Shlach Kadosh? Just to read them on the portion will take you a whole year. So go ahead. So what I'm saying is as follows. I know some people are hurt. They want to get to the truth. They want to bring it out. They want to dox people. They want to fight the rabbi. Whoever he is, coming back from Kentucky, which is fine, but it's futile. It's a first step, intro into Judaism. Take it, say l'chaim, eat your pizza, and move on. Zehu. Finished. End of story. Because there's a vast ocean out there, and you never heard me on this space. Again, it's all recorded, everything is fine. I'm never going to bash a Jew in my life. I'm just going to say, just move on. It's nice to have, as I said, before 3 hours, labubu, nice, cute, like you said, glitter, fuzzy feeling, everything is great, kids are fantastic, kitana, Yiddishkeit, feeling, whatever you want to put on it. Cherries on the top with sour cream, okay? But then, there's Judaism. Judaism is meat, bread and butter. You need to start eating, you need to start developing. And don't miss out on the party because the party is not started. That's what I'm saying.
I gotta run. Yiska, Rabbi Ori, Michal, love you guys. What you do, you guys are freaking awesome. And guys, if you really do want to advance your Torah study, come to Rabbi Ori's Wednesday Parsha space. It is seriously a gift to Klal Yisrael that he gives, and I have yet to find the person who left feeling worse than when they got there. So seriously, come take advantage of this man's knowledge, and you won't regret it. Have a great day, everyone.
Thank you for your contribution. Thank you so much,
Hazy.
Michal, I have to go for about 15 minutes. I sent you a DM. Can you hold down the fort, or should I close the space? I know there are people
No,
that
I can hold down. No, I can hold down the fort.
Yes, I want to thank you, and Michal, I want to thank you. I gotta really run because I have Ma'ariv now. I have a prayer, the evening prayer.
Okay.
Maybe if it's still open, I'll come later, but I have to go until 8:15. It's now 7:44 in Israel, okay? So I enjoyed it with everybody, and thanks to Fred and everybody. Again, I can illustrate the point that no Jew is against any Jew. We're just trying to clarify things, and everybody is A-okay with everybody, and let's keep the smile going. Come on.
Thank you so much. We appreciate you so much. Everybody, before he goes, follow him, please.
Yes.
Thank you so much. I appreciate you giving us so much of your time. Thank you.
Thank you.
So
what a pleasure to listen to him. Okay, Iska, go ahead and do that, and I can hold down the fort here.
Do you want another co-host before I go? I see Levy's back here.
Yeah, if you can, yeah, Levy can come over.
Okay. I invited him.
Okay, if you can. I hope
you can. There's no pressure. I'll be back. I just have to take my dogs out really quickly. I was waiting because of the rain. It's kind of calmed down now. So I'll be back. If someone's talking to me, I'm not here. So give me 15 or so minutes. Around 8 o'clock. Okay. Bye.
Bye. Oh, Levy, you can pick it up from here from scratch.
Well, here's the thing. I don't see any type of a mechanism that would let me actually control anything. I didn't see that.
Oh, she didn't. Did you not get an invitation as co-host?
I guess I don't know. I don't appear to have. I'm happy to help out. I've never really done that before, but I'm happy to help out.
Oh, okay. You know what? You can just act like a co-host without. You can just call the shots. It's basically the same thing.
Okay.
Anyway, we can. You were just here when Rabbi Ori spoke, and Disa, I wanted to ask you quickly. I'm sorry. I just quickly want to know what Rabbi Greengrass or what's his Lit's kid, if he wanted to come back. Okay, I guess he's gone. I mean, Disa's gone, and I tagged this rabbi that I unblocked, and he apparently doesn't want to come back, so I guess it's too much for him.
Well, one small point I'd like to make, I guess, in the meantime, is that none of this is brand new, so it's not like it's urgent. Another thing is that talking about it here isn't going to change their philosophy or their hashkafa, their worldview. So we're not going to change them. And as we saw with the few Chabad people that came in here, even discussing it for them is very triggering. So that is worth remembering as you go forward in the rest of your life, is that, when you interact with them in the real world, they will be generally very great people, very nice people, very knowledgeable people. But that doesn't mean that this needs to be a topic that you engage them with, because you may not be able to have a productive conversation. So it's worthwhile to treat them with all of the Havas Yisrael that they deserve and that you deserve, because by doing that yourself, you are going to elevate yourself.
No, they're great people. That's why it's a little bit hard also on this end, because I've never met a Chabad person that I didn't think was really a great person. They're great people.
Just to kind of be the bad guy here, the devil's advocate, are they so great when they're making rap songs, making fun of me?
Oh, no. Yeah, I didn't like that. That's what spurred off this whole thing. And you guys can see it in the purple pill. That's what got me a little bit nuts, and that's what got me bringing the topic up to Iska. That's what got us into deep discussion. That's what got us into speaking to Chabad people, and that's what got us here, actually.
Yeah, I'm gonna I just kind of thought about this because I just saw that video not too long ago. That is Lashon Hara. That's 100% Lashon Hara. Even if it was a bunch of snags, a bunch of Lithuanian guys from Lithuania. Even if it was a bunch of Lithuanian guys from Lithuania, just man, get the rippy, it kind of reminds me of whatever. Forget saying that. It was a couple of Lithuanian dudes that were out to get the Rebbe. It's how does that make it okay to publicly out that? We're just gonna out that. That's what the Jews did. The Jews did that, and we're gonna make every single.
This is
Ashkenazi.
Oh, so his name is John. So you do know him. Okay.
I don't know him personally. Just
okay.
Other internet.
Well, I'll tell you what. When you start talking about, what you did, immediately I thought about him. That's why I asked if you knew him. So I guess you do know each other.
I've seen him in live rooms. I don't think I really had a conversation with him directly yet.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah.
Wow. Interesting. But I think what both of you guys actually say is interesting. But the reason I think it's interesting is because I see a lot of people, and these days, they're kind of I know a guy named Conservative Atheist. I don't know if I heard rumors that he might have passed away, but that he used to espouse Christianity. He thought that the religion was great. It was, very moral for society. All of these things. He's also conservative, like I said, and you just think he's Christian, but he's an atheist. And I start to see a lot of people like that. Sometimes I meet little kids. They identify as Christian nationalists. Listening to them, they believe in the culture and the religion itself. If I listen very carefully, they don't really look at it in terms of one glance there's an actual God here that we actually relate with. We actually follow and ask his beloved. I don't really hear it like that. Do you love yourself more than you love me? So I find it interesting. There's this sort of view a perspective of
Do not let Darren the Hood steal this election. And do not let the SB.
Interesting to me because I've been around these circles for almost 3 decades. It seems like a little wave, the latest wave of did not really occur. Kind of like when the new atheists came on the scene, and now, they're a little bit more. A lot of these people are more into like classical philosophy, Aristotelian philosophy. They're starting to get more into that as well. They're shedding their sort of like new atheist cultures. But anyway, yeah, I mean, that's what I hear. Really interesting when you. I'm surprised as an atheist because I'm not doing this. Not in a way that said, hey, you see the contradictions here.
I do not like the SBNC and their assumption of universe.
With the best qualities of God's good nature, right?
So, do you believe in the spiritual?
Well, I look at it from a cognitive psychology perspective.
A little bit. But you don't believe like in the spiritual of immaterial spiritual. You don't get that.
I think everything is material when it comes down to neurotransmitter reactions in your brain that allow you to pass each think about thoughts, which are just hyper-interpolations of molecular interactions. So I think there's a physical representation of our thoughts. It's just that they're not dynamic or intuitive to
You're not like a substance philosopher.
That's a term I'm not super familiar with. Like, substance
it's kind of like the mind is immaterial, and then you have the physical, which is like the brain and the and all of that.
I came up with a tri-reality relation that duality or dual space relation. Think about the mind being the software that maps to the hardware, which is the actual brain and the operational mechanisms that happen. That would be like if you had a function X equals Y, where you have some operations that allow that equivalency to happen where you map your inputs to outputs, right? That's how I define this triality relation. That, it's one thing to consider the software in the mind, and then the hardware, the physical substrate wiring, and then you need something there that allows that to happen, right?
Just a phone,
especially when it comes to chemistry, atoms.
Yeah, he talks about like the icon on the window screen or something. It's kind of an interesting way of. You have an interesting way of looking at reality too.
Yeah,
he has a book called Release Against Reality.
Yeah, I'm familiar with that. Sophistication, like being able to have medical properties, which mostly is attributed mammals and some avian species, some species of birds as well, but mostly mammals exhibit medical properties. So you have like squids, cephalopods. So we're still learning about like that whole range of like was it cognitive capacities that allows mechanism and making around you. But consciousness basically is like self-awareness. So metacognition is the base for that. Humans are a bit special because we can generationally pass knowledge in a way using these context nervous systems, which took us about only recently in our evolutionary period, I think the last 10 to 12,000 years, the origin of language, which I think, when it comes to talking about creation story, when visit Genesis and John, I think the origin of language makes more sense. When we say the universe had a beginning, we can say it Greek rock history, the origin of language is society, we can say this is what the creation means.
I think that'd be a good discussion in the future, Kat. But you can close it out, Greg, and then I'm gonna have to close this room. So,
about cameras and stuff, I was interested. I looked into what motivates Penrose to suggest this kind of quantum mechanism for consciousness, or is that he feels that our reasoning capacities cannot be captured by any formal system, and it was an argument with this guy John Lucas to this effect, where he tried to use it. He tries to use Gödel's incompleteness theorem to prove that our reasoning kind of transcends this formal systems, and he's right about that. Like, he is right. I think that is like he takes it in the wrong direction. Like he's right that our reasoning powers can't be captured by a formal system. But he's wrong to suggest some kind of alternative mechanism to wring a level of mechanism and try to account for them. He has this kind of, it's because obviously modern day thinkers, they conceive of objectivity as constituted purely by mechanism. They're missing these, if you have mechanism, you eliminate chemism and teleology, there's no way around it. The thinking is teleological, it's not just mechanistic. So he's wrong to suggest that, he's wrong to look for the answer in some other mechanism, just a, I hope that makes sense.
Okay, just to like, I think, teleology, I think, imposes like mechanisms necessarily, and talking about mechanisms for story,
Well, I'm specifically referring to the metaphysical categories of objectivity, like the system. That's what I'm referring to.
Sure. Yeah. So I'm gonna close it out, guys, with a prayer. So I gotta just make a habit of closing with the prayers. So I appreciate you guys coming out, and just want to make a quick prayer. Heavenly Father, I just thank you for another day of ministry. Thank you for the people that came out. Thank you for allowing us to listen to each other and new things. And I pray sure. It's that you can I just pray that we bless everyone here, that they may have a good day. And I just pray this in Jesus' name. Amen. All right, guys. So thanks for coming out. And I think tomorrow, Friday, I'm just going to have another room tomorrow. And then I'm going to go out to the desert. Have a little vacation. So I'll see you guys tomorrow, hopefully. And guys have a blessed day.
The simple word, it's a three-letter word. Grow up. It's called communication theory and language theory, otherwise known as all communication is hypnosis. If you reject that concept, it's because you haven't thought about it for more than 15 seconds, and all you do is talk, and you never listen to suggestions.
Have those types of debates so much. So I was curious
Ribono של עולם. Obviously, parallel to each other. And you know what?
Hitler actually did.
Even if, listen, wait. Even
Don't let me find in her Facebook. I'm gonna be at her and her kids.
Who the fuck gonna do something to me? Yeah, y'all, that's that pretty girl who Facebook.
Means that the highest peak of consciousness remains locked to these two. In order to pass beyond, they must leap one last special hurdle. The small entrance to the peak must be found by each of us. In this state of ecstasy, a far-reaching alchemical transformation can take place. The person represented by the moon is reflective of light, while the person represented by the sun has become a source of light, embodying the qualities of wisdom and spirituality. He or she is no longer just a mirror, like the moon, which reflects the sun's light without being able to radiate light or warmth itself. He or she has found the ultimate source of inner light. He or she radiates divine wisdom and love upon the whole world, infusing it with the light of transformation. Something new and transformational is being ripened in all of humankind, just as fruit is ripened through a chemical process caused by the sun. On this account, too, the fool faces northwest toward a direction which, for Masonic and other occult reasons, has for millenniums been symbolic of the unknown and of the state just prior to the initiation of a creative process. The traveler's eager gaze is fixed rapturously on a distant height, beyond and above him. He is that which was, and is, and shall be, the deathless, fadeless life principle subsisting eternally behind all modes of existence. His inner robe is dazzling white, representing the light of perfect wisdom. Dimly traced in the folds of the neck of this white garment are the Hebrew characters of the divine name IHVH Jehovah. This name, according to Kabbalists, is represented by the three parts of the Hebrew character for the letter Aleph. The white undergarment is almost wholly concealed by the black coat of ignorance, lined with the red of passion, fire, and material force. His outer garment is embroidered with what seems to be a fool. On this account, too, the fool faces northwest toward a direction which, for Masonic and other occult reasons, has for millenniums been symbolic of the unknown and of the state just prior to the initiation of a creative process. The traveler's eager gaze is fixed rapturously on a distant height, beyond and above him. He is that which was, and is, and shall be, the deathless, fadeless life principle subsisting eternally behind all modes of existence. His inner robe is dazzling white, representing the light of fool, the fool, the fool, the fool. You are ready for a new beginning, perhaps even a quantum leap. Give in, dare to leap, even if fear holds you back. Trust the voice from within your heart.